For more on the investigation, let's bring NBC's Justice correspondent Pete Williams into the discussion. Pete, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matt.
I want to start with those images, and the first one Lester just showed us. This is the immediate aftermath of the explosion taken from across the street looking down. And as we go through the images, you'll see a man in black. His clothing has been shredded, and he is running away from the scene. Are investigators looking at that? This is a different image. That's not the one I was looking for. All right, let's start with this, if that's the one that... Okay, here's the one we're talking about. Are investigators looking at this guy as a guy who may have been involved in terror or running away from terror?
I'd say running away right now. These pictures were taken by a man named Ben Thorndike, who works in an office building that has a window right over the finish line. And when we looked at his pictures yesterday, we saw this man. You can see the impact of the blast has partially ripped his clothes away. Now, the same thing was said about this exchange student. We're not sure whether that could be the exchange student. Yeah, it could be the exchange student. They're not sure, but in any event, the FBI no longer considers him of interest here. They think he was just a victim.
All right, now let's go to that other series of photos. We're now looking in at the mailbox right along the race route near the finish line, and there is some sort of a package, a bag at the foot of that mailbox. We zoom in on that one, and then the immediate aftermath of the explosion. It looks like it took place almost exactly in that spot. What are you hearing from investigators on this?
They're definitely looking at this picture. They have other pictures that show the same thing. So the question here is whether the bombs were placed in these basic garbage or shopping bags, and then that green thing in the picture is, in fact, a trash thing, whether they were set there to appear less conspicuous. They now believe the bombs were carried to the scene in black nylon duffel bags because of their weight, which I'm told this morning was up to 20 pounds. So that is definitely a possibility. They're just not sure, but that's one of the reasons they want all these pictures.
And Pete, quickly, does the type of device used, and now we think these were pressure cookers, does it lead investigators in a direction of origin in terms of, was this perhaps foreign terrorism or perhaps homegrown terrorism?
Yeah, for sure pressure cookers, because you can see the brand name of the pressure cooker in one of the pictures and the specifications of how much pressure it can build up. But unfortunately, no. The recipes for this kind of device, they've been used for decades. They're all over the Internet. It's not hard to find them. So, no, it doesn't lead them one way or the other.
All right, Pete Williams in Washington. Pete, as always, thank you very much.